Right now I'm going to talk about how to use Zoom for video conferencing. Zoom is easy to use, and what I want to call your attention to right down here are the boast rights for Zoom as an analysis from Gartner. And you'll see it got a 4.5 out of 5 in webinars. It was the top 3 of 15 services evaluated. It was in the top 3 of external presentation, the top 2 in internal collaboration, and the top 2 in learning and training. What you would do is go to zoom.us right here, and you would get a sign in or sign up. Now, I already have an account, but you would come in here and do your work email address, sign up for free, and then when you do that, it downloads the software to your computer. You can either start without video or start with video. You can schedule, or you can join an existing meeting. If you click on Start Without a Video, it just starts with audio, and you have a choice of saying, how am I going to join? We'll say we're going to join the audio by the computer, and that tells me I'm doing the computer audio. If I end the meeting, it will ask me, do I really want to do that? And I'm going to say yes, end the meeting for all. If you want to start with the video, now you can see there's my handsome face in the video camera, and we're doing audio by the computer as well. So that's how we do that. And I can also end the meeting again, and yes, I'll end the meeting for all. Or I can schedule a meeting. What this allows me to do is pick a day and a time, and for how long that I'm going to do it. If I want to do a recurring conference, I can make it a recurring meeting. I can be the host, and we can have, if we want to see the participant video, we can turn it on. If not, we'll turn it off. Audio options, whichever they want to come in with, either VoIP or telephone. And meeting options, we can set a meeting password if we want. We can allow them to join before the host does. And we can use a personal meeting ID, and that gives it right there. And then we can set it up on whatever calendars we want to do. We set that up and we click schedule, and then the system will automatically email you. And here is the text, and I want to call your attention to a few things. You can join from a PC, Mac, Linux system, Apple operating system, or Android. You just go to that address. Or if you have an iPhone, you can just tap one time here or here. Or with a telephone, you dial in and you put in that private meeting ID that we looked at. So all in all, pretty simple to set it up. Okay, I want to show you a couple of other things. What you can do once we're in a meeting, whether we joined an existing meeting or we got to the scheduled time or we just started a meeting, whatever. If there were any other participants in the meeting, you could manage them by clicking down here. You can always invite people, and you can do invite by email, or you can invite by instant message, and you can choose your default email account and let them know what is happening. And there's your email. Again, it's the same thing that was added to the calendar. You can go up and put the addresses that you want to go and just send it out that way. Now, once the email is sent out, people can join if they want. You do have a chat feature, so you can send to everyone, or you can choose who you're going to send it to. Since I'm the only person here, it's not going to give me any other choices, but it would list the participants on the side, and then you could choose who you wanted to send it to. You can also share your screen. So when you click on that, it gives you the option of how you want to do it. Whether you want to share your desktop, You can actually share from an iPhone or an iPad, which is kind of cool with Zoom. It's the only one that will let you do that. You can look at the settings or anything else that's on your computer, but if you share the desktop, you click that, you go share screen, and it shows the people whatever's currently on your screen. In this case, it's still my open email. So if I can close it, it'll go away. Now, if I want to annotate something, I can say, hey, looky here. There's that we want to do. If I want to clear it, I can do that. And I can save the drawing if I want. Okay. And of course, I've got Grammarly running, so it disables that. Okay. Now, when I'm back to my share, I can stop the share, and then I'm back to just looking at my camera. The other thing I want to show you is you can share a whiteboard. So when I click on share the screen with a whiteboard, I can now do all those kinds of drawings that I wanted to do here. You can see up here you've got things you can draw, squares, circles, ellipses, all that stuff. You can put a spotlight on something. You can erase, of course. You can choose the color that you're drawing with. You can either undo or redo. You can clear, and so on. So if I choose something, choose to draw in a color, I can draw freehand like that. I can, make little cartoons. There's my car going to a meeting. Kind of not so cool, but you get the idea. And so I stop the share there, and we're back to just me on the screen or all the participants on the screen. The other thing you can do is you see the little button right here. It says that you can record the meeting. Now, the host has to remember to click this button, but once you record the meeting, and I'll start it now just so you can see what happens when it's over with. Okay, I've started recording. We are finished with our meeting now, so I'm going to end the meeting. And I need to assign a host before you click. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to end the meeting for all. Okay, then I have a recording that needs to be converted before ending, and then it saves it. Okay, saves it in my computer under Documents, Zoom in this case. And I've got three choices. I have the audio only, I have a playback MP3, and I have a Zoom, which is an MP3 also. So once you've saved the recording, then of course you can let somebody else look at it. Okay, that's the end of that, and I'm closing that, and we're out of here.